Just name your price, whatever.
Name my price if you got Game Boy Advance. Is that the only video game thing you have?
Out here, yeah. So like I said, really, whatever. Name your offer.
Would you take $5 on it? Oh my freaking gosh, an actual zebra? And he came right up. Look at this thing. He wants to be on camera. Hey, buddy. She said you might have video games over here. What's left of them?
I have just them, that's it.
Everything else sold?
Old.
Donkey Kong, Mario RPG, Mario All-Stars. What is up, friends, and welcome back to the latest episode of Thrifting Throwdown. As always, I'm your host, El Dabstroyer, for this weird, wacky journey into the world of thrift hunting for video games. Because here on Thrifting Throwdown, you and I hit the road, getting down and dirty, trying to build an absolutely massive video game collection as cheaply as possible. And last episode, we damn near blew the roof off of this thing because we picked up an absolute grail game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's right, we scored Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2 for the NES. Picked up a super clean copy of that game out at the yard sales, super cheap the way we like to do it, and that game goes for good money. It is no surprise with pickups like that, this collection has been growing quickly, and after all of our recent pickups, our collection is just under 3,200 games at the moment. That's right, 3,190 games in our thrifted video game collection, all scored out there on the road at yard sales, flea markets, and thrift shops the way we like to do it. As you see, I had to get up here and get a lay of the land before today's game hunt. Wanted to come see what things were looking like, and unfortunately it is looking gross and rainy out today, which does mean we might struggle a little bit at the yard sales. But just because it's raining out, just because it is disgusting out, does not mean we can't score some awesome games, so I'm excited for some game hunting. Before we hit the road, just remember at the end of the video, you get to see my best thrifts of the day, and you definitely do not want to miss those. So be sure to stay tuned until the end of this video, and you'll get to know exactly what my best thrifts of the day were. Okay. But now that that's out of the way, I believe that is just about enough talk for now. It is time for some thrift hunting action. So lace up your boots, let's hit the road. It is time for Thrifting Throwdown episode 94. Oh yeah! I feel like I was here once before, like a year ago maybe. Looks familiar.
Yeah.
Do you know if there are any video games floating around anywhere?
Store.
Oh, they've got video games? Well, that's where I'm headed.
We had a slew of video games.
Ooh.
That guy bought them all.
Oh, really? She said you might have video games over here?
Well,
What's left of them?
I have just them, that's it.
Everything else sold?
That's old.
Donkey Kong, Mario RPG, Mario All-Stars. Just the three? That's all you had left?
So yeah.
Yeah, you sold a bunch
I
of them.
sold.
Darn.
I sold 2 PlayStation 2s yesterday.
Oh, really?
The original Xbox.
Man,
That
I was
first
even
came
up
And
the...
a Nintendo.
And
You
the
sold.
Nintendo GameCube.
Wow.
$75, all 3.
I was even up this way and I didn't even see it, so...
Yep,
well, geez, you've got 3 left here. What are you asking on those?
give me $5 for all that stuff there.
The controllers, too?
Yeah.
All right,
I don't
then.
have a system anymore, so.
I've still got it, so they'll go to a good home.
Oh, yeah?
Would you like a plug for Nintendo?
A plug?
Yeah. From that
What?
plug.
What's a plug?
Electric charger or whatever.
Sure, I mean, I'll
For
look at whatever you
Nintendo.
have.
I don't know what I do with it.
Right there it is on the right-hand side. Isn't that it?
With this? Oh.
No. You just had it in your hand. Right there it is.
Oh, it is.
Right down.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a charger.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
It's a charger, but I don't know how to
You're not going to use it. It says Nintendo.
Yeah, that goes to like the console, so that would be the power to the console. I can always use another power
Use it,
supply.
yeah.
Thank you. Do you have a little bag for this stuff by any chance?
Yeah, I got it.
If not, I'll just carry it. That's fine. But thank you.
I think that's-
Here's the $5. I'm glad that guy saved me a few games at least, because there's some I need here.
Yeah, he bought all
I
3
told him,
systems.
usually there's a guy that goes around. So let me,
Yeah.
Probably the one that you buy from me one time.
When I came, you didn't have any games, so thank you.
I know last year I did.
Okay, I must have missed them then.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
I
it.
wish you would have been over. Yeah. Like I said, I had the original Xbox.
Yeah.
That first came out.
Wow.
I called GameStop.
Yeah.
I said, yo, how much are you going to give me for the system? said, well, you have all the wires, maybe 20 bucks.
Wow.
I said, no, you're kidding me. It's the first one that came out.
That is definitely highway robbery.
I'm sorry you're not satisfied with our offer today, but we have a saying here at GameStop. You can either close your yapper, or you'll get the zapper. Understood?
All right, Dabba-maniacs, out at the old ball field, out at the old park, because we are starting off this wet and wild, rainy game hunting day with an awesome bag of gaming goodies. Before we get to the gaming stuff, just real quick, I grabbed this Dogma Special Edition on a whim. I remember a few years ago the Dogma DVDs were actually going for good money. I know that it's come down in price, but I have to imagine a special edition probably still has some value. So I'll throw that up on the screen. Hopefully this is worth a nice little pickup. If not, it's just going into my collection, because who doesn't love Dogma? That movie was so funny.
So, it is with great pleasure that I present you with the first of many revamps the Catholicism Wow campaign will unveil over the next year. I give you the Buddy Christ.
Now, because it's raining, I'm going to be real quick with the rest of this because I do not want to get it wet, but we have got some amazing scores in here. Honestly, we have got a touchdown of a score in here, if I have to be honest, because we have got Mario All-Stars Super Mario World for the SNES. Great little game. Love playing Mario All-Stars with all the different games on it. Let me get this wiped off immediately. But yeah, cool pickup, and this is new to the collection, so I'm very thrilled about that. We've also got Donkey Kong #1 for the SNES. Okay. Now this is one that I do have already. Amazing game, great soundtrack. If you haven't played Donkey Kong, what the heck are you waiting for? This is one you have to check out. So much fun. Hey, I'll even let you borrow my extra copy. How about that? But the pièce de resistance, the piece that is getting me so dang hyped, Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. I'm not even gonna waste any time putting it right back in the bag because that is a valuable game. It is worth money, and it is brand new to the collection. So I'm so freaking thrilled about that. Haven't played that game in probably 20 years, if not more, so I'm thrilled to go back and relive some of that Mario RPG action. And to pick up this whole bag for $5, well, that is just too freaking sweet of a deal. I cannot pass up, and it's a great way to start this rainy game hunting day because you really don't know how these Saturdays are gonna go when it is rainy and disgusting out. It may be a total bust, or you may end up picking up some SNES Gold super cheap.
RPG スーパーマリオ RPG ロールプレイングゲームやったことない人も OK マリオと旅に出ようドラマを作ろうロールプレイングゲームやり尽くした人も Come on 満足させますマリオです Oh yeah スーパーファミコンソフトスーパーマリオ RPG スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き
And I should mention there's also several controllers in there. We've got a power adapter for Nintendo, all of that for $5. Plus I threw in $2 for the DVD. Literally cannot complain about that. But rain notwithstanding, we need to hit the road again. We need to keep hunting. We need to see what else we can find today because I freaking know for a fact there's more games out here in the wild for us to find today. So hang tight. We're hitting the road again and seeing what else we can find. Hike! Look at that old Disney picture.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey, how's it going? Got any video game stuff mixed in by any chance? No? Have other people asked?
One other person did.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad. These boxes don't get rained out. See the cool beadwork on this stuff? That's super neat. No? Okay. Sounds good. Do you know if there's any video game stuff floating around?
The next shed? Yeah.
Next shed?
Saw some
There's
houses in Reeves.
Okay. I didn't realize there was another shed. Oh, a whole nother shed. Let's see what we got. Look at that. Look at that. We found some games. Crossed signals. I've never heard of that. All right, Mater's Tall Tales. What else we got here? Bewitched.
NHL Epic Mickey. I mean, honestly, I don't really need any of these. I don't have Child of Eden though, but it's in awful condition. Yeah, unfortunately, this stuff is all getting rained on. Oh, that's a cool Star Wars book. Let me see that.
Unfortunately, it's getting rained on.
Oh yeah, it's all wet. Can humans explore Mars? What are you thinking, baby?
I think.
What, this?
Yeah.
How much are those?
Oh, those are good.
How much are they? Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
I think it's great that you can see all the cats through the window here. He's laying in the cat tree there, licking himself.
They watched you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We now interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for an exciting new episode of Dabbamall Planet.
All right, this is a first for me. Seriously, when I talk about first on a thrift hunt, I've never seen a zebra at a thrift hunt before. Oh my God, and the zebra's walking over to me. Oh my gosh, this is like honestly a little bit of a moment of panic. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Oh my freaking gosh, an actual zebra? And he came right up. Look at this thing. He wants to be on camera. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi, are you friendly? Oh my gosh, this thing is big. There's all kinds of horses and stuff here, but I really had to pull over. If I'm having a hard time focusing right now, I'm a little bit sick still, but there's a zebra. Hi. Right in front of me. I've never been this close to a zebra before. But yeah, we literally just wrapped up in there. Unfortunately, like, not a lot in terms of games. They had some Wii stuff, they had some common stuff, and it was not in great condition, but you know, I'm excited whenever I get to see any games, and I'm really excited when I get to see a zebra. Buddy! There's a part of me that wants to like walk over and give it a little scratch. I'm also afraid it's gonna bite my hand off. What are you doing? Are you friendly? Are you a friendly zebra? Yeah? Friendly yard sale zebra? Can you tell everybody to like, comment, and subscribe on the video? Would you do that for me, buddy? Okay, we're gonna get back to yard sale hunting. You have a good one now. Okay, bye, buddy. Bye. See ya. Oh my God, here comes the alpaca. Oh my God, look at this thing. Oh my God, this might be my favorite thrift hunt ever, and I didn't even get any games. Hi, buddy. All right, seriously, I'm getting out of here. These animals are starting to look at me like I'm delicious. Hey, good morning. I found the yard sale in the rain.
Yeah, just name your price, whatever.
Name my price if you got Game Boy Advance. Is that the only video game thing you have?
Out here, yeah. I mean, I got other stuff, but I don't know.
For sale, or?
Yeah, nothing I'm willing to sell. No.
Oh, okay. Do you know if it works or not?
Yeah, it works, yeah.
Oh, it's missing the back case and
Yep.
stuff.
So, like I said, willing, whatever. Name your offer.
Did you take $5 on it?
I don't know if I say $5.
All right, what's your counter offer then?
What do you think? Would you do it for 20?
In this condition, no. It turns on though, that's a good thing.
Like I said, it works. It was mine when I was a kid.
Yeah, you can tell it's been played with and loved.
What about 10?
I will do 10 on it for sure. And the other stuff, you think you're parting with anytime soon or anything? 'Cause I could give you my info if you want.
Like, so I have an N64.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if I'm willing to.
Hey, that's up to you.
I definitely will take your information. In case
Yeah, the N64 stuff is like, that has a lot of nostalgia for me too, so I would have a hard time parting with it.
But like I said, you never know. Like
Exactly.
I mean, I'm okay, thank you.
I'm good too. No, I'm good. Oh, picnic table? Which one?
I do have change.
Thank you. No, I picked up his Game Boy though.
Who is it? It's the Banana Man.
All right, friends, another beautiful spring day. This has been a weird spring. It's been so wet and so rainy this spring, and it has been, let's just say, it has been a hindrance on the game hunting so far this season. But even though it's been raining, even though it's been gross, I'm somehow turning up cool stuff like this $10 Game Boy Advance handheld. Now, I don't want to have it out here too long because I don't want to get all soaked and rainy, but when I saw this handheld on the table, I was shocked because not only was it still there, and we're like halfway through the day at this point, but it was so dang close to where I'm from. This was actually closer geographically than most of the other yard sales we went to today, so we did a ton of driving around, and wouldn't you know it, sometimes the best stuff is close to home. But yeah, it's got a little bit of condition issues, like tape all over it, missing the back cover. I'm really concerned with how this might clean up just because, you know, there are some scratches and stuff on it, but for $10, I'm willing to take a chance on this. He had been asking 20, haggled him down to 10. I think that's pretty fair. Honestly, this is probably worth $40 or $50, so, you know, nice little turnaround there. But the key for me is getting this all cleaned up so I can add it to the shelf and add another handheld to the collection. But that said, the rain has not stopped, and neither can we. We need to hit the road again, see what else we can find, because there's more games for us to find out on this wet and wild, rainy thrift hunting day. Before we do that, drop me a like, drop me a comment, drop me a subscribe. You know how we do, but aside from that, hang tight because we've got more game hunting to do. Oh yeah. Morning.
Morning. She's gonna bark, but she won't hurt you.
She does sound scary. She sounds scary and she looks scary when she comes running at you.
Yeah, no, she won't hurt you, I promise.
After my life finished flashing before my eyes, it took me a few moments to realize I had also just pissed my pants.
Anything you're looking for?
I look for video games mostly, but I'll look at whatever you got.
I have 2 CRT TVs.
Wow.
TVs are not my thing.
No.
I know some people look for that stuff,
So,
but
yeah, I know some
I have enough trouble dealing with all the games I have.
I got a lot of like collectibles and stuff, but all my video games sold.
Oh, they sold already?
Yeah, I didn't sell them at the yard sale.
That's not surprising. I mean, Oh, you didn't sell them at the yard sale?
No.
I was gonna say, I'm here pretty late anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'll poke through and see what you got.
Yeah, any questions, let me know.
As long as the dog lets me.
Yeah, no.
These coins are cool. I remember having these as a kid. They came in that little CD case. Tons of Pokemon stuff. I've been seeing Pokemon stuff all day today. Let's see. Cookies, Nilla wafers, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl DVD. But no games. We ain't got no games for us here. Ooh, we got some D&D cards. Those are pretty cool. Warden Cannon's Tome of Foes. Volar's Guide to Monsters. Did you have any Magic the Gathering stuff by any chance? No? Okay.
Oh, that's old.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did have some.
Oh yeah, I see your TV sitting over there.
I have another one too.
Yeah. They got a stack of Wii balance boards. So you got a stack of Wii balance boards too.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Exactly.
How come you don't want me, man?
How's it going? Pretty good. Just trying to stay dry. Yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, I see you got a Harry Potter game down here. Any other games as far as you're aware?
No, just those.
Should I keep digging in here?
See what you find.
Yeah, you never know.
They were sitting at the attic anyway.
I don't see any. Makes it all the more weird that there's one just sitting on top like that. What are you asking on it?
What do I have in there, sir?
It says $1 for movies. Oh. $2 each? I can do that. Nice. And, you know, sometimes I'm like, it's getting a little late in the day. Maybe I'm not going to have any luck. And then wouldn't you know it, I find a $2 DS game.
Maybe this is my lucky day.
Good morning, guys. We got cookies. Yum. Little Torchic. That's fun. Do you guys know if you have any video game stuff by any chance?
We might use some things coming, but I don't know if he's selling.
Okay. Gotcha. Sleeping in.
Yeah, of course. Playing video games.
Yeah, there you go. Hey there. This is 441, right? Okay. Yeah, so you have these two here. I guess I'll flip through the comics real quick too. Okay. Frankenrocker. Yeah, I was just saying, I've been trying to get rid of my own still. I've got so many of those at home. Got like 8 long boxes in my garage, I think.
Okay, I'll show you the games.
Sure, you want me to follow you?
Yeah,
okay.
These 2.
Yeah, I'll definitely grab those and then just lead the way. And I don't blame you. If I didn't have to go to yard sales, I'd be sleeping in too.
That's everything.
Okay. Is there a light we can flip on? If not, no big deal, but...
House.
And you said you already pulled out everything you want, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so there is some stuff in here that I potentially need. Like, I don't have that steelbook. There is a lot of common stuff. Did you have a number in mind for all of it?
All of it?
So, I mean, even the duplicates, some of them I can use for case upgrades for my own collection, and then whatever I don't keep, I'm just going to sell at my own yard sale.
Do you mind if I count Black Ops and Arkham City for comments?
No, absolutely. Those are 2 that I definitely already have, so... Yeah, definitely. I don't want to take any if there's stuff that you want to keep for sure, because I know you said you're still playing them, right?
Yeah, and my 360 itself, so the baby out there is mine.
Yeah.
That's going to be our first console in a little bit.
Oh!
But I have most of my big games at home. I have Brother Shadows.
Yeah.
All Dead Rising.
You definitely don't want to keep something like Outlaw Golf.
Yeah,
those are the inappropriate ones.
For this whole box,
it's not terrible. I was thinking closer to 20, so you want me in the middle of 30?
30's good. It's
Yeah.
mostly commons.
Right, that's sort of the calculus there, because like I need a few of them, but a lot of them are going to be duplicates, but I think 30's perfect on that. And I take it this was it then, just whatever's in the box is what you have left.
I unfortunately didn't bring my PS3 games.
Gotcha. And I mean, you've got my info now, so if you decide you want to sell anything else, you can always reach back out. I don't live too far. It took me 15 minutes to get here. And like I said, I appreciate you reaching out. All right, Dabomaniacs, as you can see, the rainy, disgusting weather continues. We're still stuck out here in the rain today. But as you can also see, our luck today is also continuing. So before I get into this big box, real quick, one little $2 DS game. I have no idea why they had just one game at that yard sale. That was so random, but hey, I'm not gonna pass on a DS game when I see it. And then I didn't really film it for the channel. I was sort of like, you know, just grabbing these on a whim, but 50-cent Pokemon plush, and I found them at 2 different yard sales. Got 2 at one and 2 at another. So I got this Squirtle. It's got this cool corduroy design on it. That thing is awesome looking. We've got a little Torchic. I think this is Score Bunny. Is that the name of it? Score Bunny? And then we've got this Charmander, which feels like it has something on the inside. It's got a pouch on the back you can open. And then it feels like maybe a voice box or something. So I wonder if this is supposed to make noise. I don't know. Either way, I'll have to see if I can get some new batteries in that thing. But for 50 cents each, you know, I couldn't really pass these up. Worst case scenario, I can bulk them up and throw them on eBay or even sell them at my own yard sale. But, you know, cute little Pokemon plush, can't pass that up. Just like I couldn't pass up this box of games. And funny enough, I've given my number out to probably 6 or 7 people today, and they actually reached out the same day, had this box of games for me to come look at, which is so shocking because most times, literally 9 times out of 10, I do not hear back from anybody I give my number to. Now, there's going to be a lot of common stuff in here, Call of Duty, some stuff I really don't need, but there's a few steelbooks as well. We've got this Resident Evil steelbook. That's a new one for me. We've got Outlaw Golf. I can't remember if I have these or not. We've got some more steelbooks in here, the Perfect Dark steelbook, for example. And then this really caught my eye, this Hollow Knight PC set. I don't know what this is worth, but it could be worth a little bit of money, so I'm kind of excited to see what this is going for since it comes with the soundtrack. So yeah, very curious to see what this is going for. This could be a very nice pickup, but you know, anything else in here I want to shout out? I mean, I'm pretty much, what do we got here? Need for Speed Most Wanted, Quantum of Solace, Outlaw Golf, Rock of the Dead. I mean, this is new to me, but I highly doubt it's worth anything. So $30 for this box, not terrible at all because we've got a nice big pile of games in here. Oh, Game of the Year Platinum Hits Edition. This is going to be new to me, so another one that's new. But yeah, there's gonna also be some stuff that I'm probably gonna end up selling at my own yard sale at some point. So either way, nice box of games. Never gonna complain about a box of games or Pokemon plush. At this point, I think we've about wrung all the water we can from this stone. We need to call it a day, get this box inside with everything else that we picked up, and take a look at where the collection stands after today, see what our best thrifts of the day are, and wrap this video up. So hang tight, do not go anywhere. I will be back in the game room in just a moment. Oh yeah. What is up, Dabomaniacs? Back in the game room once again after a wet and wild episode 94 of Thrifting Throwdown. That's right, despite the rain, despite the gross weather today, we still went out and had one of my all-time best days at the yard sales today. We scored rare games, we scored games that we needed in the collection, we scored some awesome freaking Pokemon plush, all part of this never-ending quest to build this massive video game collection that you see before you right now. And frankly, we did well today in terms of quantity and quality because there is some amazing stuff mixed in this pile. Some really expensive games, some really fun games, just some really cool stuff. And you know, the best part about it all, we did it the way we always do it here on Thrifting Throwdown. We did it on the cheap. I want to talk about some of my highlights from today. Obviously, the Super Nintendo stuff is going to be the biggest haul of today. We've got Donkey Kong Country, one of the best games of all time. Amazing, so much fun. Love Donkey Kong Country. We've got the Super Mario All-Stars Super Mario World 2-pack SNES game, which is brand new to the collection. I did have Super Mario All-Stars and I did have Super Mario World, but I did not have this awesome double set for these games, so that is very cool. And then I know I'm not the only one who's going to be hyped about this one. We have got Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Get a look at that work of art. You know, in addition to being an amazing pickup, in addition to being an awesome addition to the collection, this one actually has a lot of nostalgia for me. Growing up, I didn't have a huge game collection, I've said that before, but I did have access to a rental store, and that was where some of my favorite gaming memories came from, including Super Mario RPG. This is actually a game I've thought about so many times since then because it literally was my first introduction to the RPG genre. Young LDAB had never played an RPG before, so Super Mario RPG was literally my entry into that entire genre, and I'm so thankful for it. Honestly, I had so much fun playing it and learning the genre, learning how to play a turn-based combat game. And it's instilled in me a love of that genre until today. Anyone who knows some of the games I've been playing, like Octopath Traveler, for example, you know I still to this day love RPG games, and that's all thanks to this beautiful, beautiful SNES game. And of course, the best part, we picked it up for $5 freaking dollars, along with the controllers you're seeing dangling up there. I cannot believe it, but these controllers actually go for serious money as well. $20 and up for original Super Nintendo controllers on eBay. I was shocked to see they're that high. I mean, I get it, I really do, I get it, but at the same time, you know, sometimes I don't really consider that the accessories can be worth more than the games in some cases. And that does actually go for the power adapter as well. That's got some value to it as well. So, I mean, I guess my takeaway from this that I would offer to you is be sure to be looking through those boxes of miscellaneous cables because you can score a few extra bucks if you happen to find some retro gaming cables. Okay. But yeah, let's zoom through the rest here. Dogma Special Edition, that thing goes for like 20 bucks. I knew the Dogma like regular DVD used to go for money and doesn't anymore. Looks like this one still has some value, but that's actually going into my collection. That's a movie that I've enjoyed for a while. It's pretty entertaining. You know, I haven't seen it in a few years, so I'm kind of hoping it holds up, but we will see when I get a chance to watch that one. But yeah, nice little stack of Xbox games here. Need for Speed Most Wanted is going to be the most interesting out of those. The Outlaw Golf games, while they're, you know, fun, they're not necessarily valuable games. And then we got some common stuff like Halo, Tom Clancy. So a nice little mix of stuff there, along with our Pokemon plush. I'm not normally a plush collector, but when I see Pokemon plush for like 50 cents a piece, I really can't pass it up. Had to save these things. Had to get Charmander out of the rain before his tail fire went out. Could not leave him behind like that.
We gotta help a Pokemon in need.
Moving right along, we got that entire box of games, which had some really interesting stuff on the inside. We've got some steelbooks for Halo, for Perfect Dark Zero, Resident Evil, and Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, which looks like it goes for over 20 bucks or something like that. So that's actually a nice little sleeper pickup from that box as well. Looking at the Xbox 360 stuff, let's see what jumps out at me here. Rock of the Dead, that's new to the collection. I didn't have the club actually, so that's new too. And in the mix here, there are a few that might be worth a little bit more than the others, but realistically, most of these are pretty common. So, nothing too special there, but we got the entire box of games, which included the steelbooks and Hollow Knight from IndieBox, which is a PC Collector's Edition version of the game. Normally it would come in a larger box with some accessories and things like that, but I have the game disc, I have this little case, so this is still a really nice pickup, especially considering, like I said, we got it in a box super cheap. This does have some value, surprisingly. Closing out, we've got Aliens vs. Predators over there, that awesome Star Wars space book, not worth anything, but super vintage and cool looking. And then this Game Boy Advance indigo purple handheld console. The only bummer with this thing, the back is a little bit toasted. It has some damage to it here. Like, I have to get the back shell replaced, which is a bummer on this. And that's really why I couldn't go up any higher on the price. I had to haggle it down as low as possible just because the condition was a little bit rough and we had to make sure it worked and all that stuff. And literally, I bought it out in the rain. So, I feel like I paid a fair price for all of that. I've got the new replacement shell coming in the mail, so I'm excited to get that thing back up to its former glory.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. He will be better than he was before. Better. Faster. Stronger.
But there you have it. There is the total game haul from today. Massive pile of awesome retro, vintage, nostalgic goodies. I'm so thrilled by these pickups today. I'm so thrilled that I got them extra cheap, and I am extremely thrilled that you were here to get these with me on this game hunting journey. To be here for every game hunting journey, you have to hit that subscribe button. It lets you join my tag team so you never miss a single video game pickup. And while you're hitting subscribe, hit that like button for me. Let's help show some love on this video if you enjoyed it. And of course, super important, be sure to drop a comment. I love chatting with all of you because you're so insightful, so funny. I just have a great time, and you always say really nice things about the videos for the most part, and that certainly makes my day. Be sure to drop me something awesome down below, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you in the comments. But I digress. I know the thing you are most interested in seeing is where the game collection stands after today, after 94 episodes of Thrifting Throwdown. Drum roll, please. There it is. There's the total game haul as it stands after all of these additions, after the SNES games, after the Xbox stuff. You can see the collection is zooming on the way to 4,000 games, a milestone that I really never expected to get to. And speaking of milestones, you may have noticed we are getting extremely close to episode 100 of Thrifting Throwdown, and I have some really great things planned. I have some special things planned. I have a giveaway planned. There's gonna be so many reasons to watch episode 100 of Thrifting Throwdown that you are not gonna wanna miss it. So stay tuned. As we get closer, there's gonna be more information coming out about episode 100 and when and where it's gonna be, what exactly is gonna happen. So keep your ears to the ground. You can follow me on social media for more information. If you're on Patreon, you're going to be the first one to find out about all of this awesome stuff for episode 100, which is a great segue into how you can support this channel directly if you're interested in doing so. I have memberships here on YouTube, still waiting for my first member to the channel. As a member, you'll get access to cool stuff like little belt emojis next to your name in the chats. You'll also get access to custom LDabstroyero emojis, which is kind of fun. So definitely consider taking a look at that because you can become a member for as little as $1 a month. And very similar on Patreon, I've got an awesome tag team over there of Patreon supporters. So thankful for all of their love and support. They've become members of the Dabstroyero Dojo, and I hope you will too. Lastly, any moment now, my best thrifts of the day are coming up. You'll find out what from this pile of games, what from this pile of stuff was my best thrift of the day, and you definitely do not want to miss that. But I do think that's just about enough for now. We are coming in for a landing on episode 94 of Thrifting Throwdown. I had a blast and I hope you did too, but that's a wrap for now, so I must bid you adieu. And while parting is such sweet sorrow, there are so many other episodes of Thrifting Throwdown, 93 other episodes to be precise. So be sure to check out some of those older episodes until next time, but that's a wrap for now. So until next time, keep on thrifting. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you have these two here.